The economy is rebounding from the early stages of the pandemic, and the nation is steadily getting back on track. But the Biden administration says the Delta variant, coupled with more than 90 million unvaccinated Americans, could be a roadblock to the progress. NewsNation correspondent Allison Harris is live in Washington, D.C. tonight with how the White House may tackle getting more Americans vaccinated. Allison.
Rutabaga, jobs are up, wages are up, even vaccinations are up, but it's still not enough to get America back to pre-pandemic life with this new variant. Now the White House is changing its approach, not making a federal vaccine mandate, but possibly planning to withhold federal funding to force the issue. The economy adding 943,000 jobs last month.
This is the fastest monthly job growth in almost a year.
But 5.7 million jobs remain missing since before the pandemic. Wages up $1.63 since the start of the pandemic still aren't making up for rising inflation. And President Biden is calling the Delta variant a largely preventable tragedy that will get worse before it gets better because of the roughly 90 million Americans who are eligible to get the shots but choose not to.
It's a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
The president today saying he's not celebrating.
Today, about 400 people will die because of the Delta variant in this country. A tragedy. Because virtually all of these deaths are preventable.
A darker change in tone as the White House goes back to the drawing board on how to get Americans vaccinated. The White House confirming Friday it's considering a far more forceful strategy, withholding federal money to institutions that don't require employees to get vaccinated. For example, withholding Medicare money from nursing homes and long-term care facilities that aren't vaccinating their workforce.
Yes, there are early conversations, early discussions about a range of options. Those are all early stage.
This after months spent incentivizing vaccination with multi-million-dollar lotteries and $100 payouts for those newly inoculated.
The messaging is changing because the virus is changing.
A former Health and Human Services secretary tells NewsNation the White House is using all its tools and now inventing more, suggesting a more aggressive game plan with all hands on deck.
It's been a carrot for a long time. Now there's a bit of a stick attached to it, but frankly, I think it's very appropriate and timely.
And this ends a week at which more major companies like Tyson Foods and today United Airlines have announced vaccine mandates. States like Hawaii, Virginia, Maryland, and California also announcing their own take on these mandates. The White House continuing to take action even as these mandates are being announced.